What's up, family? What's up, family? It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. Hope y'all are out there being safe. Hope y'all out there being careful. Hope y'all out there being healthy. Secondly, happy St. Patrick's Day. Nobody's gonna get to celebrate the way they want to celebrate, but it is what it is. But I wanna do this video today, right now, to cover what's going on in NFL free agency. For the life of me, it's been a lot of things going on just in one day, and I love it. We need some kind of excitement in life because we have to socially distance ourselves, meaning we can't touch people, let alone talk to people, and can't even shake hands with people, and I interact with people all day. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is just who I am, and it's just my job, my livelihood, and things of that nature. So, the kind of heads where I think Cleveland had a good getting Jack Conklin. As I heard, they got Jack Conklin. I think that was a good move because they had big problems in the offensive line, particularly at tackles. Each tackle spot, getting Jack Conklin was a good move. For the life of me, Tennessee giving Ryan Tannehill all that money. Now, Ryan Tannehill, I wasn't a big fan of Ryan Tannehill. I think he was a good thrower of the football, but I always felt he was in a bad situation in Miami. They never gave him the things he needed to win. The 1 year they gave him a decent offensive line and a running game, team went to the playoffs. He ended up getting hurt in the last regular season game, but he took the team to the playoffs. I knew he would be successful in Tennessee because of the things they had in place. So I understand them keeping him. But you pay him before you pay Derrick Henry? That made no sense to me. They better pay Derrick Henry. The only rationale I could put in my head is because Derrick Henry is such a physical runner, and history has shown physical runners like that wear down faster. So if you give him a 5 year deal and 3 of those years have guaranteed money in it, with the wear and tear on his legs already, by year 2 he could be finished. Maybe this is their way of thinking. I don't know. End of the day, if they want any chance to try to compete for a Super Bowl, you better pay Derrick Henry. End of story. Dallas. Dallas Cowboys. Y'all know how much I hate the Dallas Cowboys, so them being in turmoil makes me happy. Oh, it makes me happy. Oh, happy day. Now, the fact that Amari Cooper was going to leave, going out of the Philly or going out of the Washington, they break out the checkbook, and they pay him. Boom. 100 mil. My whole thing is, what that is saying to me is, Dak, we could bring somebody else here with all these other pieces, and they'll do the same shit you did, and probably cost us less money. You paid guys on defense, defensive end and a linebacker. You paid a tackle. You paid a running back. You now paid a wide receiver. Other guys already on the team already getting paid. This is just the guys who've gotten paid within the last year. And you don't pay the quarterback? The craziest part about this to me is this time last year, 28 million seemed like a high price for Dak Prescott. 28 per. Now they might end up spending something like 38 per. They should have paid him last year. But you bullshitted, and it's going to cost you an extra $10 million a season. Probably going to come out to an extra 50 million guaranteed. Because right now you got 33 on the table, maybe 34 on the table. Oh, that's going up. That's going up. And that's going to cost them a whole lot of money. And that puts Dallas Cowboys in turmoil. And I'm happy to see that. Anytime Dallas got unnecessary drama, I am happy. So Cowboys, keep fucking this up. Going ahead, keep fucking this up. Dak Prescott is not a world beater. But what he's put in for y'all, he deserves a long-term deal. I understand them not wanting to overpay, because we've seen teams who overpay at quarterback and then you're not able to fill in other resources, and then you got a high paid quarterback, he puts up his stats but the team loses. I got a name for you: Matt Stafford. One of the most talented quarterbacks you'll ever see. But guess what? Detroit Lions ain't won shit. They haven't won shit with him. He's gotten paid. So you don't want to end up being that. So I understand where they're coming from. But Dak deserves a long-term deal. If you would have paid him last year, you won't be having this conversation now. But the biggest head scratcher for me, and I don't think I'm alone here, is the Arizona Cardinals. What they did yesterday is robbery without a gun. Listen, I've been a street nigga all my life. I know what robbery looks like. That was robbery. For the Houston Texans, I told you, before I even go there, I told y'all last year when I saw the first preseason game, I said David Johnson is out of there. I told y'all this. He did not fit that office. David Johnson's out of there. He's going to be traded. He's going to be trade bait. I told y'all this. So the fact that they got rid of a player, a damn good player still, who didn't have a lot of wear and tear on him last year, got to save his legs. And they get to get rid of a player who doesn't fit their system, who still has who's still very, very good, damn good in my opinion. A player that was going to have to get rid of. That's the thing. You was gonna have to get rid of David Johnson. There was no way David Johnson was gonna be on the roster this year. He's too good to be on the roster when you can't use him. So Houston Texans get a player that they was gonna have to get rid of anyway, and you give up your best player for him. You give up your best player for him. Yes, Deshaun Watson needs a running game. It would help him a lot. And I've been adamant, and you remember from last year, I've been adamant, give this brother the tools he needs to win the Super Bowl. Give him what he needs so he doesn't have to be running for his life. A running game will go far in that. A running game would help with that. Remember last year, I was big advocate for them to go after Le'Veon Bell. They didn't do that. But you get rid of Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins. So you're getting a running game, which is good. And you do have other receivers, and yes, there are receivers in the draft, but they don't think they have a first round pick. I don't think they have a first round pick. So what are you really accomplishing? Why? Because DeAndre Hopkins was asking for a new contract? This fucking DeAndre Hopkins we're talking about. If he wants a new contract, give it to him. If you want to nitpick, and this is nitpicking, DeAndre Hopkins, okay, he's not a speedster, but he's so great at 50-50 balls. If he's one-on-one running a fly pattern, throw it up. The man doesn't drop passes. If you throw it anywhere in his vicinity, he's catching the football. So now you got Kyler Murray next year. He's going to come into the season with the best hands in football in DeAndre Hopkins. And the man who had the title before him on the other side in Larry Fitzgerald. Which meaning, with the way Kyler Murray is running around and he's flinging that ball, if the ball is anywhere in these brothers' vicinity, he has two guys that he knows is going to catch it. You still have Kendrick Drake, because they franchised him, so more than likely they're going to be able to keep him. There's some interesting things going on, but I just feel for Deshaun Watson, because Bill O'Brien has not only fucked him over as a coach, Bill O'Brien has now fucked him over as a GM. And he's done this quite a few times. And I would love to see him in a different situation. Because in a different situation, you can get a Super Bowl out of this dude. Probably multiple Super Bowls. That's what's going on so far with free agency. Probably a whole lot more going to go on today. And I'll do another video about that. It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. I'm out. Stay safe, y'all. Happy St. Patty's Day. Salute.